So it was just a regular day. I was doing all the things I normally did. Playing video games, watching YouTube videos, and searching up important things. Then I randomly came across this video about bunny girls. And because I'm a horny 16-year-old, I instantly got interested. And there was one girl that stood out, Sakura Jimamai. After doing some research, I found out that she's from an anime called Bunny Girl Senpai. It's been around 7 months since I last watched an anime, and I had a lot of spare time, so I decided to check it out. I thought Bunny Girl Senpai was going to be a fan service show about bunny girls. And let's just say it wasn't about bunny girls. I went into Bunny Girl Senpai expecting it to be a trashy ecchi show, but what I ended up getting was a lot better than that. Bunny Girl Senpai is an anime about the life of a high school boy called Sakuta. He doesn't have any friends due to his past, so he's usually alone. While looking for a book, Sakuta ran into the local celebrity, Sakura Jimamai, and she was wearing a bunny girl costume. Mai asked Sakuta if he could see her, and after Sakuta responded with yes, she told him to forget what he saw, and that's basically how the first conversation ends. After Sakuta protects Mai from a creep, she decides to explain her situation and her backstory to him. So Mai started being an actress at a young age, and she liked her job, but she became stressed to the point where she wanted to be in a world where no one knows who she is. And that actually happened. She became invisible and also got erased from people's memories. And this is caused by something called adolescence syndrome, also known as puberty syndrome. Adolescence syndrome appears when an individual goes through a distressing or agonizing event, such as Sakura's sister, Kaede, being bullied online, and Mai being overwhelmed by stress due to her job. There's 5 arcs in Bunny Girl Senpai, and each arc is about a different girl dealing with the syndrome. And that's basically the plot of Bunny Girl Senpai. Bunny Girl Senpai is one of those anime that will always have a special place in my heart, because it's technically the first anime I watched. It showed me a different side of anime that I didn't even know existed. Before I watched Bunny Girl Senpai, I thought most anime was just action shonens, because those are the ones that most people talked about, but I was wrong. I never expected myself to get so emotionally attached to a group of characters. There were so many moments in Bunny Girl Senpai that made me feel emotional, but seeing Sakura break down just broke me. It's kinda similar to seeing an older relative cry, because they're older than you, and they might be someone you look up to, they probably have to act strong in front of you. And seeing Sakura staying strong after going through so many hardships, and finally breaking down the last episode, actually broke me. I do have to admit that the 3rd and 4th arc were kinda underwhelming, but the Mai and Kaede arc were just too fucking good. Seeing Sakura and Mai become closer and closer, eventually end up falling in love with each other, was really wholesome. But the Kaede arc was definitely my favorite. Learning her past and finding out why she's so clingy to Sakura definitely redempted her character. All of the other girls were pretty decent too, but Mai was definitely the best girl. This is just one of those situations where you automatically confirm who the best girl is after like 2 episodes. But one character I was curious to learn more about was Shoko. Sakura always mentioned falling in love with her, but we never got to see her in an anime. But they did end up showing her a lot in the movie. Lastly, I want to talk about a few other clickbait anime and mangas. The most well-known one is probably I Wanna Eat Your Pancreas, which I also liked a lot. Another one I recently found out about is a manga called I Shaved Then I Brought a High School Girl Home. It's my favorite manga at the moment, and it's getting an anime adaptation sometime in 2021. I'm personally a big fan of these anime with weird names because it's a great way to grab people's attention. If I Wanna Eat Your Pancreas had a normal name, I don't think it would be as successful, because the name is what got people interested in the film. So giving these anime outstanding names is actually a good marketing decision. And that's all I have to say about Bunny Girl Senpai. So, thank you for clickbaiting me.